Within minutes of their emphatic All-Ireland group win over Tyrone and Ballybuffet on Saturday last, the Donegal players were being whisked away to the sound of Garda sirens to Convoy, a few miles out of town. There, in the relative sanctuary, the county's training centre, debrief, recovery and planning began immediately, with a trip south to play Cork in the second round this weekend in mind. Every second counts when the schedule is as tight as it is in these weeks. But the escape to Convoy also underlined the professionalism that Jim McGuinness brings since his return as manager. In delivering their best performance of the campaign to date against Tyrone, and maybe the statement performance of the entire championship, they have positioned themselves to take the direct route to the All-Ireland quarter-finals now. Thus, the prize for them tomorrow in Páirc Uí Rinn is enormous. If they win, and Tyrone beat Clare and Omagh the following day, McGuinness's ever-evolving team is guaranteed to top Group 3 with a game to spare. This will essentially give them 4 weeks to really refine their plans for a final push. Gold for McGuinness. If the Saturday of a major golfing tournament is considered moving day, then the middle round of these groups has a vaguely similar feel. The margin for error is generous, with 3 teams from 4 advancing. Still, avoiding that second-third place playoff looks imperative for the top teams. For Kerry, goals will surely be on their mind as they travel to Navan to play a Meath team bruised by a 10-point defeat to Louth. They haven't scored a goal in 3 championship games, and no forward has found the net since early February. This isn't the standard Kerry need to be at, and Meath might just feel the backlash. Will home advantage stand to Derry and Celtic Park, where they host Armagh on Sunday? The league champions are in dire need of a reset after their losses to Donegal and Ulster and Galway last time out. Injuries have caught up on them, and the dismissal of Gareth McKinless against Galway and his subsequent suspension have compounded their mid-season dip. Both can still top Group 1, but for Derry, it feels like their whole season is now weighing on this one. Roscommon weren't 12 points inferior to Dublin in their first round game, and Mayo weren't 9 points better than Cavan in theirs. Somewhere in the middle lies the balance. Mayo have already beaten their rivals in League and Connacht Championship. To do it a third time, though, in 3 months is a real challenge, irrespective of the gulf between them. Mayo have injuries, most notably to Paddy Durcan, whose season is over. A word on Aidan O'Shea. Once he plays a role against Roscommon, he'll draw level on 89 with Tyrone Sean Kavanagh as the outfield player with the most championship appearances. Away from the football championship, the biggest crowd of the weekend will be in Nolan Park, where Tipperary and Offaly meet in the All-Ireland Under-20 hurling final. This young group of Offaly hurlers are one of the best things in the game these days, and their support has a touch of Beatlemania about it. They lost an All-Ireland minor final to Tipperary 2 years ago and an All-Ireland Under-20 final last year to Cork. Now they are back for more. The border rivalry between these counties is unique. Moneygall is in Offaly, but the local club plays in Tipperary. Carrick-Riverstown is in Tipperary, but their club plays in Offaly. It's set up to be one of the occasions of the GAA summer.